All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're here, day two of the Edutainment Showcase. I'm here with Mo. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much. I'm very grateful to that you have me. So yeah,
Man, I'm
I'm great.
excited to have this conversation. It's been a long time coming.
Right?
So, first things first, I want to ask you, how has it been working with the Rise team so far?
Oh, that's an amazing question. So I feel like working with Rise, first of all, it's been since January 2023, and I've just been learning so much while inputting my skills into it. So basically, I do social media and marketing for Rise since January 2023, so almost 2 years now. And I felt like just learning how to work in a team, understanding each other, but also tell people what you do instead of just doing it without telling people, if
Right.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's like sometimes you just want to do something because you know it instead of explaining why you did it. And it's important to do when you're on a team. And it's just been such a blessing because I've been meeting so many artists
Hmm.
from the GTA, which is poets, rappers, dancers. I've met so many people, and on top of that, the Rice team is a blessing. Honestly,
Mm.
we are just feeling. We just like everybody has their role, making sure everything is doing well. And yeah, I'm just blessed. And Abby is here, so I'm very
Abby
grateful
behind
that
the
she's
camera, so shout out
behind
to
the
her.
camera. Yeah,
Okay, perfect, perfect. So, you have a workshop coming up later on. So,
exactly.
what is the importance of the workshop and the stuff that you're going to be covering in that?
Oh yeah. I will say that the importance of my workshop is to teach people that I try to avoid say teaching. I will say advise people that you can start now because I really want to make this workshop about as a conversation more than me telling you, oh, I know and you should listen to me. Because one
Mm.
thing about social media, it's not like math, it's not like finance, it's not fixed. There's
Hmm.
rules changing every day. So I feel like I just want to share the tools that help me getting to that place that is not even done more than telling people what to do
Right.
in a way.
Definitely, I understand that
Yeah.
point. Okay, so what is some advice you want to give for creators who are just getting to content and maybe they're not happy with the results right now?
Okay, that's the perfect thing. That's literally the theme of my workshop. So I know the collaboration is the theme of the workshop, but the second theme is definitely saying start now. Why? Because I'm tired of hearing you should have 100 videos ready. You should have 6 months of content ready before you start posting your first content. This is not true. I mean, not to me. And I believe that this is not the right way to do it.
Right.
Because when you're gonna wait for it to be perfect, you're never gonna start.
Mm.
And that's what happens to perfectionists. Perfectionists just wait until it's perfect. But what the notion of perfect that was in January 2024 is not the same notion of perfect in June. So
Exactly.
the people will always get better at skills, especially when you're passionate about something and you end up not posting. When you could have
That's the
been viral
word.
so many times, especially
Yeah,
with very simple content. Very simple content.
that's the
Because the
word right
more
there.
simple,
Yeah.
the more you can go up now.
Hmm. Gospel just being dropped right now. I love it. Okay, so with spaces like Rise, what do you try to tell people who probably have never heard Rise and just the work that they do?
I think the biggest strength of Rise, outside of the fact that you can learn a lot of things and you can have a platform to perform, is the fact that it's free. And I know it's funny to say this because you will be like, oh, you can sell me maybe the knowledge I'm gonna learn or the advantage of being at Rise. But the fact that it's free and on top of that made by experts, I'm not considering myself an expert, more intermediate because I've been doing for social media for 5 years. But there's people, for example, today on day two, that are talking about subjects and topics that they've been mastering for 15 years. And the fact that these workshops and panel are free is unreal to me, especially in Toronto, in a city like Toronto.
Right.
So I felt like this is the biggest thing that I can tell people, even though sometimes being free make people double question about the fact that is it valuing?
Right.
Because when it's free, you always think that this is not even value. But I do believe that everything we do at Rise, all the programs deserve to be costing $200, but we just make it free because we are nonprofits
Mm.
and we don't make money out of that. And I feel like this is important to precise because people don't realize why it's free. People think it's free because we're trying to bring people. It's free because we can afford it because
Mm.
it's a non-profit and the grants are paying for it. So you're basically coming because you want to learn more and not just because we want you to come because it's free. If that makes sense. It was
That
fun.
makes
Yeah,
total sense. That
it
makes
was.
total sense. Listen, if
But
it's free and it's valuable, You can't miss right there.
Exactly,
You can't
because
miss.
it's basically the grants and brands and the government helping us that makes it free, and not because we wanted to make it free. Yeah.
Definitely, Mo. Thank you so much, man.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
your
I
time, and I'm
appreciate.
looking forward to your workshop.
Thank you. Thank you. It's like literally in 30 minutes,
All
so
right, I'm gonna
we're
let you get
excited.
to it. Okay. Perfect. Perfect.
Thank you.